Actually, the music was, in that time, in the church, very important, but at the chamber, at the court as well. It was almost the same music. So the musicians were the same. When, for example, François Couperin played for the king, or at the court, as a composer, as a harpsichordist, he played the same music than the church music. But the church, it's not the same dimension. So at the church, it's more for the service. We play for something in particular. We don't play for pleasure or divertissement or amusement also. No, it's real function of music. In 18th century, the world is changing a little bit. For spirituality, the world needs something different. And for harpsichord music and chamber music, it's a little bit like in paintings. We have different ways of art to describe the things. Landscapes for paintings, and also the retratos, the portraits, are so very important. And in music, in 18th century, appears the portraits. And so for the piece, it's the difference between the music of Louis Couperin, the uncle of François Couperin, and François Couperin, his nephew. It's not the same generation, of course, but the time is not the same. Before, dance music was performed by different instruments, and after, dance was still there, but the suite of dance came more instrumental suite with no dance. And so it's in that time. We can know exactly say when, but it's around 17 or 1690s. It's very difficult to say. It's very interesting because after, in the 18th century, by François Couperin and the other, the dance is still there to compose the music, rhythm, different things. But there is no dance anymore. Oh, at the opera, sure. But the music, it's more portrait music. So this evolution is very interesting. So I tried to show that in that program. L'art de toucher it's wonderful music. It helps very, very well in this book to play his music. He asked to use some different fingers. He asked to the harpsichordist to how can we keep the sound, because at the harpsichord it's very difficult to keep the sound. If you press a key, there's ding, and so no sound anymore. And so François Couperin, in his preface or pièce de clavecin, also in Art de toucher le clavecin, told us that it's actually very poor instrument. It's nice instrument, he said, but it's very poor instrument. And for us, we have to give a life to this instrument. And for me, it's the first composer that composed a book to learn and to help the harpsichordist to how can we sing with the harpsichord. And so it's very important.